Only when you are neutral, only when your mirror is empty, then things will reflect as it is. I am not a supporter of Putin. It may look that I am very much in favor of Putin, but I feel that he is a victim. This is a danger signal that if you allow West to interfere in your country, they will destroy your country. And they are not able to influence the world because they speak in Russian. No one understands what they are saying. If they were able to express in English, then they would have been in every channel. They could have dominated also. It is because of the English language. Europe and West, they are dominating about everything. Whatever they say, their version comes out. I don't feel like, why should I bind myself in these things? This is also a kind of bondage that you have to all the time dress up, and then you have to do like this and like this. Why can't I remain? If you create another bondage, for Osho maybe that was all right because he had to give message to the whole world. I don't have to give. I don't have that capability, and I am in no illusion. I feel that if people are not simple, then what is the point of showing that you are a Superman? And then for some time it is good. Even when Osho did it, he was usually successful in a way, but then also if you see the whole world, then how many people have transformed themselves? So ultimately it all depends on you, not on the master. If you are not sincere, no master can help you to know yourself. They are in a way missionary. They have a mission. So I also used to think like that I want to help many people, but people don't want to be helped. So what is the point? If they are interested in knowing themselves, then these things are totally immaterial. What kind of dress you are wearing, how you appear, how you walk, how you do namaste and all those things. What is the need of all of this? If you don't want to understand your mind, these things are not going to help. And they create a very good, like the ashram is very beautiful, everything is good. But you cannot live in that ashram forever. You have to go back to your place. So once you have lived in a very great environment, very beautiful, and then when you go back home, it will look even worse than before. And then you become prisoner also. Your meditation will happen only in that environment. You need all the time to remain in that kind of environment. Once you are out of it, you are again back to being a same person.
Yes, Swami.
The man was talking about Sadhguru, that he has demonstrated it in public, drinking the poison of Nag. Nag is a very poisonous snake. So he was saying that these things should not be done. Like You are trying to show that you are very near to Shiva, or you are Shiva, that poison cannot kill you. I feel that these things are done. Maybe they have developed something. I don't know how you will know that whether he's drinking poison or not. You will just see some cup he is holding and he's drinking. Even if he is drinking, maybe he has done certain yoga things and he has mastered it. But if you go to a person because he can intake or digest poison and is not dying, then your search is not spiritual. Maybe you can find some medicine which you have taken the poison and it will be an antidote to the poison. So what is the need for it? It's like Christ walking on the water. But people are impressed. You are also seeing these things.
Huh? No lah, Swami. No lah, I'm not watching this kind of thing.
The master has to be a Madari.
These days, I'm not even watching.
Has to be a Madari. Madari, you know what is Madari?
No, I don't know. What is it, Swami?
Madari is a man who makes monkey dance and all things. He is the master of the monkey. So the monkey is doing whatever he says, whatever he orders, the monkey will follow. You have never seen that kind of show ever?
Monkey no, Swami. Master of monkey no.
When we were child, even I don't know when I came back to this place, I have ever seen or not. But when we were younger, there will be always after some time someone will come with his monkey, two or three monkeys with a damru. There is instrument making noise. So people will collect around it, and they will see the whole show. He will ask so many monkeys to do so many things. They will be doing. And then there are snake charmers also. They also used to come. Now these things have almost disappeared because
I think being
what you said, now you are no longer what?
Oh, I said I no longer.
What do you think?
I'm no longer watching any of Sadhguru's video on YouTube anymore, Swami. Yeah, I'm not watching. And then what I want to say, I said after being guided by Swami for 4 years, I get to understand what true spirituality is. And I also learned that what was my mistake. Like in the past, right? Like I was searching for, supernatural things, supernatural power, this kind of thing. And I think that's why I got mad. I went mad lah. But true spirituality, I know that is like to know yourself. I think the most important thing is you experience peace, and I think that's all. Know yourself and you experience peace. That's most important. So I felt like I came to understand what true spirituality is. So, And I just remember one thing Osho said, because like people, like, in the past I was also like that, like, wow, the person has a very big ear. He's like, wow, must be like someone very enlightened. It's a big ear. Then I remember something Osho said. He said a donkey also have a very long ear. So it must be very enlightened. Yeah.
You read it or I told you?
I think I read it also lah. I read it also somewhere. Uh,
Mhm. Liberal democracy is a bullshit, a complete hypocrisy. They are just using good words when they have to do their own criminal acts. Then they forget these words, and when they have to blame other, then they use these kind of sweet words, liberal democracy. What? There is no liberal democracy. There is no liberty anywhere. So it seems that Russia is a dictatorship. But everywhere, even America is a very dictatorial country. Only the mass is as if you are free there. But you are free only as long as you are not doing anything which they don't want you to do. Once you start doing something which can change the mind of the people, which can deprogram people, and they are as dangerous as any dictatorial regime. So they have already prepared those things like Facebook and Google and Twitter. Everything they have already, whatever happens, they have total control. They will not allow the other side of the story to come. Now, what the person was saying yesterday, whatever I was thinking, it was validated by that. Whatever he said, I was thinking that why even all the Indian medias, why they are so much against Putin when the same thing West does. And whatever I was thinking that this man, when I wrote something in favor of Putin, then suddenly this man appeared for about 2 years or something. He was never there. That means these kind of people are paid. It's not something like I am assuming. It is a fact. Whatever they want to promote, they promote. And whatever they don't want to be promoted, they sanction those things. They censor those things. It's very clear now. In all the Indian media, they are now this even in Republic. Because ultimately, when you are in this business, you are after money. You want it, your channel to be top channel, and it can become top channel only when you have a lot of money. Otherwise, it can never become. Once money become very important, you will always be ready to compromise on your principles. These gone are the days when people were ready to suffer anything for their principle. Now everyone thinks, what is the point? You have certain experience, then you think, who cares about country? Who cares about values? The real thing is, I should be rich. If my country goes down the drain, or it becomes bankrupt, I can go to other countries. I will go to West, I will go to America, I will settle there. If your country goes down the drain, if it becomes bankrupt, then you will escape, you will go to West. The real thing is everyone is thinking about himself. Now even in Republic channel they had some, I don't know who was the person. Perhaps he was some journalist from Ukraine. Looked quite dumb. So the Indian media person who went there, he asked that you have been here, and he knew that their language. So he said that when you ask the people what they are saying about what Russia did, because they have bombed the place which is not military area, they have bombed in which schools have been destroyed and maternity ward of hospital and other places where people live has been destroyed. So when they asked the people, they said that Putin is a devil, Putin is just like this. But why you expect Putin to be someone divine? He was a communist. What communists want communism to spread all over the world. Now you have destroyed communism in US, you have destroyed USSR. Communism is no longer there, but he is still a communist. Once a communist, always a communist. When he was young, when he has been programmed in that way. And I feel that if he has bombed those places, because, and now they were saying the only element grace in this is that the bombing happened before the children came, before the school started. So children didn't die in that, otherwise all the children would have been dead. But I feel that then if they are bombing, then I think they must have calculated that before the children comes they will bomb. They wanted to give you certain message that if you say that we will all fight, once you start all fighting, then you belong to military. Then you are fighting with him. So then you don't remain a common citizen. You are also part of the military. And they are claiming that they have already killed 10, 12 thousands of Russian soldiers. So when you are killing, they will also kill. Then they are justified to kill. If it was only army, then the army should have been fighting. But the whole thing is managed by the West, and you have become just a fool. You have become just a damn fool. How can an ant fight with an elephant? And they are not coming to fight for you. They are just giving you third-rate military equipment that will not harm them, but only when they are on ground, when they are fighting with you, you can harm them. So ultimately they will have to bomb you from the sky. Why should he sacrifice his army people? If you are saying, you are claiming you have already killed 10, 12,000 of their army people, so much vehicles you have destroyed, so much this you have destroyed, why you are boasting so much? Once you are part of the war, then they will kill you also. Maybe he was giving some message that bombing the maternity ward, that means he wants women to be against it, that they should not fight this war. bombing the school, then he said that if you go to that extent, we will go, we will kill even your children. And bombing the houses of citizens, this is also a message that if you get involved, then we will have to kill you also. It is just a model we have shown how far we can go. That is what he said to the French president when he talked with him for more than 1 hour, 1.5 hours or something. That he said that this is nothing. The worst is yet to come. If these people, these media had any good intention, and West and America had any good intention, they should have stopped where they should have stopped. You have crossed the boundary line, and your intention is very malicious. Your intention is very bad. You want to destroy his country. Then why you are complaining? Why you are saying he is devil? You are all devil. He is a communist. For a communist, there is no soul. You call yourself liberal democracy. You call yourself religious people. You go to churches. He has destroyed one church also. So he is saying, he is giving you a message. Once you are brainwashing these people to fight, then we will leave nothing. We will destroy your church. We will destroy your school. We will destroy your hospitals. We will reduce you to sand. And they could not understand the whole game of the West. Their president is an agent of West. And these people, the whole world, the whole Western world, Europe and America, they are seeing this show from outside. They are providing them with some weapons, which are all outdated. Their real purpose is to destroy Russia. Once you want to destroy Russia, then they have all the right to react in that way. They have all the right to be aggressive. He has understood your game. For such a long time, they have been always sanctioning. Who are you to sanction? Who are you to punish other countries? Are you God has appointed you that you are the big boss of the whole world? Can't you leave each country there? If you call themselves sovereign country, what right you have to interfere in their affairs? These Western countries, they claim that they are like protector of democracy. They are liberal democracy. These are the people, they have kept so many countries slaves. They have been ruling, they have been torturing people. They have not allowed these people to live. They don't consider these people as human beings, and they are now claiming big things, liberal democracy. The whole world seems to be so idiotic. Have you forgotten what they have done? Both the world war has happened in the Christian context. And they say the message of Christ is love thy neighbor as thyself. Love thy enemy as thyself. Where is love? And if this one turns into world war, then this is also happening in Christian context. They are all Christians. Even Putin is a Christian. They have tried everything to topple the Indian government. They are always trying. Where is liberal democracy? You are applying all the means just so that only you should be everywhere. If media has any independent, they will be neutral. Why just you are labeling Putin as demon or Hitler? What they are? They are also same, even worse. they go on saying that this has never happened. Even in the Indian TV channel, they were saying that this has never happened. No country has done it, that they enter into some sovereign country, and then America has been doing it hundreds of times. All the countries, all the European countries have been doing it hundreds of times. What America did in Syria, what America did in Vietnam, what America did in Afghanistan, what it did in Libya and Iraq and Iran. It was the same Saddam Hussein whom America was using to destroy Iran, and then later on they killed Saddam Hussein. So whatever you do is always right. Now you think Putin is your competitor, so you want to destroy him, so you are applying all the means. And these media, they say that they are independent. No media is independent. They are playing in the hands of money. Whoever is giving them money, they sing their song. That's why it is called prostitute. They are just like prostitutes. It seems that there is no sanity at all in the world. When things were going in that direction, it should have been stopped then. It is always said that prevention is better than cure. But they are responsible. They did it intentionally, so that this happened, and then they can label Putin as devil or as Hitler, and then they will be justified in sanctioning him. The rich people of Russia, they are all oligarchs. And their rich people, they are like Bill Gates, as if Bill Gates is a saint. It is total, sheer, complete hypocrisy. And if they have not yet prevented Russia to give energy to these European countries, they are totally dependent on Russia for their gas, for petrol. If they stop it, if America sanction it, or they sanction it that we are not going to take it from Russia, and all these European countries, they depend almost 50% on it. So when the winter will come, they will be dying, or the price of the petrol and gas will rise so high. These are unnecessary problems which they are creating. The whole world will suffer because of those things. Just to remain most powerful, America has this obsession. They cannot tolerate anyone else. Because everyone is greedy for their dollars. So they go on throwing dollars, and then you start dancing to their tune.
Whatever you said now, whatever you revealed, right, is really fantastic, Swami. That is, I think, the truth that many people don't know. Many people don't know this, and they just see the surface, like, oh, American is helping Ukraine, providing them with all these arms and whatever, and then they just see the very, very deep of the iceberg.
Most of the people know these things, but they are all hypocrite. They are just all dishonest. The media people, certainly they know what is going on, but they are seeing their own benefit. They are seeing their own profit, whatever is profitable. Now I think Arnab is like, he says few things that America is benefiting more. this is all, maybe these are all media tricks. So they want more money to come, more money to be given to them, so that then they will sing their songs. So media is all, it is all paid media. Whosoever pays them, they start singing their song. And if you are yourself a prejudiced person, if you are yourself a conditioned person, if you have sights, then you can never see the truth. Only when you are neutral, only when your mirror is empty, then things will reflect as it is. I am not a supporter of Putin. It may look that I am very much in favor of Putin, but I feel that he is a victim of their oppression. He has also a country to run. Why you are after him so much? If he was going to do something really very wrong without any provocation, then you had the right to say anything. If you create danger for him, then he has all the right to do everything to get out of that danger. And this has been always American bossism. Now India takes many of its things from USSR weapons. Some of very sophisticated weapons which USSR has made, like USSR, I'm saying, Russia. Like their missiles, some I forget the name. America was very much against it. It wanted to sanction India also, because why you are taking from them? Take it from us. But who are you to give order to us? If you say you believe in liberal democracy, you believe in freedom of expression, freedom of other people, freedom of their life, freedom to decide, then what right you have to guide India from whom it is going to take? India, when it takes anything, it gives money. So who are you to say from whom to take? It takes from both the countries. But you are so greedy, you want all the money to go to you. Why? So that your people can eat as much as 8-10 people are eating in the world. Americans are only interested in that. In spite of all their richness, there are millions of homeless people in America. They are living like any beggars in any country, sleeping on the road, somewhere on the side of the road. You're so shameless that you cannot manage even good small houses for these people. And you are spending trillions and trillions of dollars for war, for destruction. Why you are saying most of the people? No one can say these things, because people are not, they don't want to see things as it is. They are not even concerned. Everyone is concerned about his own. Somehow one wants to survive. One wants to have a more pleasurable life. Life is interconnected. It is interdependent. Something happens somewhere else will affect you. These people are dying because of their own mistake. They listen to a comedian, a joker. And it is all bullshit in the name of nationalism, in the name of anything. Life of people is more important. Even animals are more intelligent. When they see that there is some big dog, the smaller dog once it understands that I cannot fight with this big one, then they will start wagging their tail. That is enough. Finish. He is also happy. He will not harm you anymore. This is not the decision of the sane people of Ukraine that they will join NATO. This is all imposed from other people, from America and from Europe. They have put their own people inside. But this is a danger signal that if you allow West to interfere in your country, they will destroy your country. That's why people need, if you are ready to be sold, if your money can buy you, you will destroy yourself also and you will destroy the whole country also. When people are honest, it is good for the whole society. It is good for you, it is good for the whole society. Certain amount of communism is needed, that one person should not become so rich. If you have more money, then you have to contribute in certain way so that other people who have less can also have at least bare existence. At least they should also get food and house and all those normal things which are needed. Don't say that most of the people where you saw in any media anyone saying it so clearly. You will not see anywhere people saying it so clearly. And if you are like, feel that these things are just needless, this is the creative energy is becoming destructive in this way. If something wrong has happened, is happening, you will blame that person who says that I am the guardian, I am the leader, I am the topmost. You will not blame a country which has no significance. That's why I say America has to be blamed maximum, because it thinks it is the savior of democracy. It is the big brother. So if you say that you are big brother, you have to behave like a big brother. Instead of solving any problem, wherever America enters, the country is destroyed. If all these countries were really responsible, they should have been having a lot of talk which included all those interested parties. But these countries, they are not at all concerned. They are only concerned about their own benefit, their own business. For them, it matters not at all whether Ukraine remains or Ukraine goes out of globe. Their only interest is their own benefit. Otherwise, a country which has bombed 2 cities, what right they have to talk about all these things? Within seconds, half a million of people you have killed in 2 cities. Still, people are suffering. And the most surprising thing is that the same Japan is ready to transfer its nuclear technology to Ukraine. You are all same kind of people, all insane. But we have become so stone-hearted, we cannot feel all those things. This is the greatest criminal act ever committed in the whole history of humanity. And these people are teaching moral science. So it is all hypocrisy, whatever they are talking about, that it is against humanity, it's most inhuman act. No government of Europe, I think, had condemned America at that time, because they were all partners in the crime. They will not. And in both the World War, how they may have destroyed Germany. The same America bombed Yugoslavia for 78 days. When you do it, it is all right. When other guy is doing, he becomes demon or he becomes Hitler, and you are always a saint. But as long as people are always taking side of the most powerful, then this thing will go on happening. That's why I am more in favor of Russia instead of America, because according to me, America is the most criminal country in the whole world. China may be its competitor, but I don't know how far they are behind, because and it is maybe the same will happen with Taiwan also. They are promising that they will come to help Taiwan, but maybe they will not even help Taiwan also. Who knows? But I feel that what kind of world we are living in, very few people are ready to speak the truth. And even if those who are saying all those things, whatever they are saying is all intellectual. It's not that they feel hurt that they are just saying it. They have their intellect can see what is happening, so they are explaining it, but they are not involved in that. Until and unless the heat comes to you, you remain outside of, you remain aloof. I am not aloof, I feel. But I don't feel that much for Ukraine, because it is your mistake. Russia was your natural ally. You were part of Russia. So why you are choosing European Union or America? That is your crime. Most of the people are speaking Russian there, so you are same kind of people. Once you were part of Russia for such a long time. You may be having some difference, but just to become more rich, just to have a Western kind of life, you were becoming jokers. It seems that you have no sense of dignity, you have no self-respect. When you have to choose someone, whether you choose Biden or Putin, what is wrong in Putin? Let him remain your boss in certain things. You don't have that much guts, that much capability that you can remain independent. Otherwise, why you give up your nuclear weapons? If you had nuclear weapon, no country would have got the guts to interfere in your affair. It had the third largest nuclear arsenal in the whole world after Russia and USA. That also it was duped by the West. It gave up all its nuclear weapons. But when you start playing smart, then other people start thinking in the same way. And I am still with Putin because when someone is alone, all wolves are trying to kill him. Then what he will do? He should kneel down to Biden. Why should he kneel down to Biden? Who is Biden? Third-rate man. No grace at all. I have never seen any American president who looks like he has some grace, something, beauty, nothing at all. They're just because their scientists have made this country, and who are these scientists? Is it somewhere? Is America a country? It is not a country. People from everywhere come and contribute to it. This. Indian community has contributed so much in the growth of America. So you should be grateful. You want to destroy India. That shows you are so foxy. You are a jackal.
Yes, Swami. Yes.
What has happened? Your asshole is itching or what?
No,
you are no longer here. You are thinking something else.
No, I'm here. I'm here, Swami.
Maybe your concept of enlightenment doesn't include these things, that one has to become angry, one has to...
Huh? No, I totally like everything that you said, Swami.
I don't care for who consider what. When I'm angry, I'm angry.
Yeah, that's good, Swami. Huh?
And I'm not even much angry. I'm just like... it is all just unnecessary. If they had understood even little bit, leave and let live, these things would not have happened. Gio or Jinedo, this is what Mahavira said. Leave and let other people live. I think this is of Judaism. Do unto others as we would like others to do unto you. And Osho has said that even this much you have understood the whole religion. When you are trying to bully someone, then why you expect that that person will give you flowers? And you are so cowardly, that you are not even allowing the Russian story to come out. And they are not able to influence the world because they speak in Russian. No one understands what they are saying. If they were able to express in English, then they would have been in every channel. They could have dominated also. It is because of the English language, Europe and West, they are dominating about everything. Whatever they say, their version comes out. Putin cannot speak English, maybe. I think he doesn't know, or I don't know whether, but I have not seen him speaking in English. So if he was speaking in English, everyone would have understood what he is saying. I don't know why my heart goes to Putin. Even though whatever he has done is quite destructive. But these are all warmongers. They are all same kind of people. If they had understood anything, no third after Second World War, the war should have all disappeared. But people say that the whole America is dependent on their war their weapons, their war. If they stop selling their weapons, America, all its richness will be gone. That is their main source of money. I feel that why Americans are dominating and why the old world is crazy after American lifestyle is because that is the lowest kind of lifestyle. So that's why when you have to fall down, there's no effort is needed. So you see their music, their rock music, pop music, these are all just, you really think these are just gutter thing, garbage. And they become so popular, whether it is Michael Jackson or Lady Gaga or Madonna and all other like that. They are earning billions of dollars. What is there so great? Lata Mangeshkar is far better than them. But even Lata Mangeshkar, I don't consider that they should be given any position when how human beings should live. They have no right to speak on those things because they don't know anything about those things. Her singing can make your mood good. You can feel good, and she has a very, very gifted voice. But it is not very great classical music that will help you to reach to your very source. Those people who are singing classical, maybe Lata Mangeshkar had all the ability to be a very great classical singer, but she has to manage the family, whole family, all her brothers and sisters. So she chose this field. But when you are like, you are very rich, now the saturation point should come. You should dedicate yourself in other things. In that, maybe you will not be so popular. So if Lata Mangeshkar had, after certain period, just dedicated herself for classical music, that would have been a greater service. If you see Kishori Amonkar, she is also dead, but she was a pure classical singer. But these days your meditation is not very sincere, I think.
Because these days I have to make video, Swami.
Video you were making before also.
Because these days, like, you have told me sometimes, like, because last time it's like sometimes I will first go for meditation, then only make video. Then these days, like, video become more important, then I put video first.
Actually, you have not understood what meditation is. Meditation is just being present, being conscious. If you are present, then you are out. For your whole life, there is no need that you have to be so dependent on technique. If you are not able to do any meditation, at least for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just watch your breath without concentrating. Just let the breath become very relaxed. Watch it from distance, not like you are like concentrating. Just see like a small child without getting focused, the breath going up, going down. Once it is relaxed, if you are like whole life dependent on technique, that if you have not done any technique, then you are like, meditation has to become part of your life. It has to be like breathing. So we think meditation is some kind of doing. While you are listening to me, listen attentively. Be here, then it becomes meditation. Then you will not miss meditation, the technique. Otherwise, if you have not done, there will be situation where when once in a while you won't be able to, you will not get time to do it. And why miss meditation on those days? Just 5 minutes, you close your eyes, become present totally. Do something quick. Do some gibberish, dance little bit and sit for a while. So, making video, I am saying, is because whether whatever we say or do makes any difference or not. This is looking at the result. We have to do what is in our hand. Whether they hear or not, one has to say. We hear only when we see someone is a Superman, whether they are Superman or not, but they create such an environment that they will look like Superman. And there is a possibility some people can be like very much gifted, like someone can be Lata Mangeshkar. So I don't know. But if you see, Osho himself was saying that when I used to say things straight, people will run away from me. So just by being enlightened, people will listen to you. It's not guaranteed. Then you have to create some device, you have to talk to people, you have to make people believe that you are somebody very special. Then only they listen, otherwise they won't listen. We are so sick. We are not interested in truth, we are interested in outside appearance. As long as you are interested in those things, you are not a person who is a true seeker. Even if there is someone very attractive, very like he looks like, you will be always remain you. So why you are looking for those kind of things? You have to change your life, not that you have to become like anyone. You have to not become carbon copy of anyone.
Yes, Swami, yes.
Okay. Whatever comes out from inside you is always good.
Yes.
When I am not in mood, when I am not in tune with existence, then it may not be good. I may not be a great orator, but I speak whatever I feel. I don't speak like I have to satisfy someone. I am not sold out for money. So I will speak what I feel. Okay.